Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I was able to make this melt and pour 4th of July soap, then keep on watching. Okay, so I've already pre-melted my goat's milk white base soap, and I am spraying the inside of the star mold with alcohol. And I'm just using one of my Twilight cups to hold the mold in place, and go ahead and pour your soap all the way in until it gets to the top. I do apologize that I wasn't able to get the whole picture in frame, so I do apologize about that. Okay, so what I'm doing here is basically I buy all of my soap from Michael's, and you have to pre-cut all of the soap before you melt it. You really want to cut it into smaller pieces, so when you melt it on the 30-second increments, it doesn't take as long to melt down, and it won't get like that stinky smell when you over melt it. If you need more information about that, I really suggest checking out Soap Queen TV. That's Anne Marie's channel. She's the owner of Brambleberry, and I absolutely love her channel. I love her products. Majority of the colorants and the fragrances I use are from her. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. I figured I would keep this in the video just so you can see kind of like the process of what it is that the melt and pour takes. And when I buy this big batch of soap, I always use a coupon at Michael's, and it comes to about $20 per batch of this particular soap. Okay, so now you want to go ahead and microwave your soap in 30-second increments. Kind of check it every 30 seconds to make sure. And then we're going to go ahead and add in all of our little ingredients. So right here I'm showing you what I'm going to add. And so I want to make the bottom part of my soap red. So spray your soap mold with alcohol. I'm adding in a red cake food colorant that I purchased, I think, at Michael's or Walmart. I can't remember. Then I'm adding in some vanilla stabilizer from Brambleberry. That'll keep it from turning brown. And I'm using a warm vanilla sugar fragrance oil that I purchased from Brambleberry as well. So you just want to stir it in really good and then just pour it straight into your mold. And that's it. Easy peasy. Okay, so I let some time pass and now I'm back. I kind of wanted that bottom part to really dry. So I'm using a blue Brambleberry block, and I'm sorry, that part got cut off, but basically you just want to melt the blue, and here I'm unmolding the star mold, and I missed a whole part of the recording, and I do apologize for that. I thought I was recording the first unmolding of the star, so this is the second one. I did make 2 stars. So now you just want to measure it. You want to kind of like go a little bigger at first so that you don't cut it too small, and then you just want to make sure it's a snug fit for the star. Now, here's the blue. I'm gonna go ahead and stir in the fragrance oil, and it's the same one I used before. It's the Warm Vanilla Sugar by Brambleberry. And you can see in there that the other star is already in there with the first layer of the blue. I really do apologize about that. I really thought I was recording. So you just want to spray the alcohol all on the top of the other soap. You kind of want to make sure the soap's not too hot. You'll see here that I kind of messed up and I rushed, and you'll see that my star starts to bleed a little bit of the white, and I'll show you guys in just a second. Just kind of bummed out about that. So yeah, when you're pouring your soap, if you really want to get technical, I would suggest getting like a temp gun, but I really just enjoy kind of winging it. I'm just that type of person. So yeah, I'm just gonna probably pour it in, and then you'll see in a second what happens. You can kind of tell right here that I'm like looking at it, kind of wishing I would have waited. So I'm gonna show you guys right now in this next clip. So you can see that the white started to bleed a little bit into the blue. But don't worry, I ended up pouring the rest of it, and here we're gonna unmold and see how it turns out. This is just leftover soap that I had with the stars that were left over, and I'm just popping them out of the Brambleberry mold that I have. I'm telling you guys, Brambleberry is amazing. I highly recommend checking out that website if you want to buy really good, nice quality soap making supplies. Okay, so here we go. Unmolding the bar of soap. It's beautiful. I really love how it turned out. I was a little worried about the white star bleeding a little bit, but it actually wasn't too bad. And then this is how I measure it. I take my ruler and I just measure a little over half an inch, and really it's up to you how you want to cut your soap. I like giving mine away for free as gifts with all of my ergonomic hook orders, and I like to give them away to friends and family as well. So I try to cut them as evenly as possible. But look how pretty. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, I did wait a full 24 hours to cut this soap. You don't necessarily have to with melt and pour. You can actually cut it within like 3 hours. But I just wanted to wait until the next day to just cut it. So yeah, I really loved how this turned out. I think it turned out beautiful. It's perfect for the 4th of July. It smells wonderful. And yeah, I hope that you guys found this somewhat helpful. If you make this soap, feel free to tag me on my craft page on Instagram. It's at Craft by Ashley Seha. That is my full name, Ashley Seha. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really hope you have a lovely 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. And thank you for watching. Bye.